Everyone. It is Saturday morning. And I am working on some orders here. I need a wine glass or flute for a prom for today for my cousin. So I am working on that. Got my Mod Podge here. I just gotta get all this stuff. I haven't used it in a long time. So, it kind of, if you can tell, the top got really icky. So I need to clean it off. So I'm just making a glitter glass. Yeah, glitter glass, and it's just a quick version of it. I'm not using any epoxy or anything. Just a quick glitter glass for her. If I can get this off, it'd be great. So, nothing in particular plan other than making this. I have a tutu I need to make, a shirt, and some ruffle anklets. So I plan to get that done today. Say hi when you come in, so I know someone is out there. Okay, so I got all of that stuff off. And I'm actually going to just dive right on in and get going. I wanted to go ahead and do this now, before, because this takes a while to dry. So I wanted to get started on that. I'm looking for items I use often. So I guess I'll have to stick with this one. Let me clean my glass. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Let me. How are you? Happy Saturday morning. What's going on, Mika? I'm about to make this wine glass for my cousin. So here I am spraying the glass down with alcohol to clean it. Good morning. I'm just cleaning this glass so that I can glitter it. It'll be cleaned again also at the end, but this is just to get the initial, any dust, debris, any of that stuff off now. Girl, I'll be going to Hobby Lobby today too. I gotta go to Hobby Lobby and Joann's. So I'll be going to both of those today. But now I need to get these orders done. And I have a prom send off today. And that's what I'm making this glass for. So on my other video I posted, we used the confetti, the screen print confetti. So that was something new for me. to try. So I did that last video. But now I'm about to make her a glass. Good times. Making her a glass. So I do my glasses. I just take a sheet of paper. Like, I'm going to use this one. This is a transfer that I'm using for a different order. But the back of the paper, glitter. So let me bring you guys to me so you can see me with this glass. I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys. Okay. Okay. So you guys can see this. So I have the glass. I've already cleaned it. And I'm just taking my Mod Podge and I'm going to, let me choose like that. Oh, see, I'm making a mess. Well, the goal wasn't to make a mess, but I'm just putting us glittering the stem. And this is a one-day event. This is not a cup that she'll be using, so I won't be doing a lot of sealing. I'm going to seal it, but not the way I would if this person was using this cup as an actual wine glass. This glitter is from Walmart. And so I'm just shaking the glitter on it. I'm sure everybody's probably seen this done 1,000 times, but the colors are pink, light pink. Make sure I got it covered. Okay, so first coat is on. I'm going to let it sit. Well, actually, it didn't get around these edges. That may be my fault. Let me get around the bottom. Good. I don't want it under the bottom. I just want the edges of the glass done. So I probably will do these a few times, do this process a few times, and then seal it off with a layer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So nothing major. So this, I'll be doing a few different projects, probably all at the same time, which is normally how my day goes. Anyway, so I don't want the glass to stick to my table. So I am running this paper towel around the bottom. Then I'll let it sit for about 30 minutes. Come back, put some more Mod Podge on, and do another layer. So we're going to take this over here. So this is how I empty it back in, the glitter. Okay, and I'll set this over here. Put the top on this. I'll be sealing the glass with triple thick. I use this to seal the bottom of the glass. This is just a decorative glass. This isn't a glass for um, drinking out of. This is just a decorative glass. Well, she'll drink out of it, but it's like a one-day thing. So it's not a glass that she'll be using consistently. It's just for the send-offs. Now, I have used the triple thick, to seal glasses that were being used consistently, so you can do that. It takes about a day or two to complete, but other than that, it's fine. What's been going on with you guys? Shamira. I have a tutu to make, so we're about to cut some tulle. Good times. Cut some tulle for this tutu. Okay, here we go. My coffee. And I have a bomber jacket to make. I might make it live, but if I make it live, I'll be making it tonight probably. It's a lot of steps to do a bomber jacket. I won't be teaching it, but I can make it. I do have a group where I taught. These are the shirts we made. I'm trying to move them out the way just for a second, because we're wearing these today for the prom send-off. But this is going to be a, how many color? 3 color tutu, but with 3 layers of ribbon. So I always have to check on what. Okay, this is it. Now I need some lavender. And I'm making this is going to be a 3T tutu. So for this particular tutu, I need to make 3 colors. So, 3 colors. So I'm going to do 2-yard cuts of each color for this tutu. Now, depending on the tool you use, you can use less tool when you're using like the Hobby Lobby tool or the Joann's tool. You can use less tool. Ooh, key fobs. Key fobs. I haven't done any of those in a while. I hope you post some pictures so we can see them. I would love to see them. This is what happens when you really need to clean your craft room. You're trying to make a tutu and you are trying to find space to sit stuff down. So there's nothing I can do with this piece. I mean, technically I could use it, but I won't be. That means that second piece, well, technically I could. I just really, really, really hate wrinkle tool. And I hate using it. Oh, you want me to go live making the bomber? I haven't made one in a long time, so I feel like I'll be on training wheels making one. I haven't made one in that long. So I'm a little nervous about doing it live. Yeah, so watching work video is always fun. I like going live and talking to you guys while I'm working. It takes a little bit more time because I'm constantly stopping, but it's the same as if I was talking on the phone with someone or scrolling on social media. So, same concept. As you can see, when I cut tool, I really am not measuring precise, like exact. I pull it off and keep going. I'm nervous about doing it live because I haven't sewn a bomber jacket in over a year. Like, I took them down from my shop, but some type of way the option was still there by mistake. Somebody ordered it and she's been waiting patiently for her bomber jacket. So I definitely will be sending her the bomber jacket and a few extra little tidbits for her patients. So you know, you just start. I mean, I can't explain it because this is new to me too. But just start. You just get on here one day and you just record something, you post it. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be as what we consider right. Someone will watch. So don't be afraid to just go for it because everybody learns differently and they learn from people differently. So just do it. Just post it. I know I was so focused on, oh, I need to edit a certain way, and then my husband's like, just post it. Like, he doesn't edit videos. He gets them out there, he gets them posted. Okay? So that's what you have to do. Get out there and just get it posted. Well, that's a start. Y'all have to start somewhere. My struggle is consistency. So all I can tell someone is be consistent. I'll get busy and don't record or go live. Um, so that's my biggest struggle. So my goal this month was to find some type of consistency. So I'm back going live. I was able to get 2 videos posted during the week. And next, I'm going to try to do 2 more this week. So, okay. Okay. These are the 3 colors. I think it's time for me to change my blade on my favorite rotary cutter. Because it's been acting a little wonky lately. So I think it's time for me to change the blade on it. Because this never happened before. You normally just cut straight through. And right there it just is. Yeah. Time for a new blade. And I have blades. So let me change this blade. Some people don't know this, but tool gets tool dulls your blades really quick. Oh, I don't know how that was on there. So many different things. We'll figure that out. Hope this is the right blade. Size blade, rather. And it doesn't look like it is. Okay, so it looks like I need to find the right size blade. Is this the same size? Yes. So I need the 50mm blade. So give me a second. Let me go see if I have one. Okay. So yeah, I have bins of just stuff. I think I get all 45s. Oh, here's one. So I know I need to put that on my list to pick up is some more rotary blades. I have so many rotary cutters. So yeah, okay. Let's see if this one is still good. I'm hoping this one is still good. Oh, we are here to encourage you. Without a doubt. Let me see if this works. So let's see if this works. Yep. And it works. Alright, so we've changed that blade. That means this one needs to go in the garbage. And I did not put that quite even. So let's fix that. So cut that off, except because it's so close, it did not catch that. There we go. So I'm learning to get rid of these. So now I know I need to get 50mm blades. Okay. This is a 3T. I am cutting my 3T at 16 inches. Uh-oh. So this is cut. Now I just need to find me a box for that. Let's see if we can put another layer. Yep, I think we can. So let's do that. Let's do another layer. Of Mod Podge on here. So when I put the second layer of Mod Podge on, I'm very gentle. For that reason right there. It will, you almost gotta pat it on. And I'm thinking 2 layers should be enough. I'm thinking two layers of glitter should be enough. So I'm just dabbing the Mod Podge on. And now that I've pretty much got a layer, I'm going around making sure all the spots, and where I can take off the extra Mod Podge, I'm taking it off. So it'll dry faster. my glitter here. Now the pink should show up a little bit more than it did before. As you can notice, I did not tape off anything. This isn't one of those type of glasses. I'm making this just so she could do a quick toast and it'll match her colors. So there we go. So now you can see the pink a tad bit better. It might get one more coat. Only because I see spots where I can kind of see through it. And I don't want that. Okay. So I'm actually going to sit this down upside down. So I don't want the bottom to stick to anything. And we'll put our glitter back away. We'll come back and do another layer real quick. Then we'll wait and let it sit. I really, really, really want more coffee. But time to make this tutu. So let's, man, this weekend I hope I get time to really clean. I really, really, really need to clean. Okay. Uh-oh. So let's get you guys situated here with me. I don't think this goes down any further. Oh, maybe it does. Hold on. There we go. Actually, we do. Okay. Alright, so of course, Joann's bags. I actually have a return. I bought some fabric from them to make bummies. And, I mean, it's okay. It's not my preference. So, like, the fabric is okay, but it's not my preference. It's a little thin. And we'll make a bummy, too. Because I have one cut out already right here. So, let's make a bummy, too. Because I know Shamika asked me about making a bummy. So, we can definitely do that, too. We're going to make a bummy. And it's super easy. Super, super, super easy. Okay. So, bear with me. Let me straighten up a little bit. Get myself in order. Get my sheet down. I need to roll all my ribbon up. It's all over the place because I've been working. And I was making a lot of rainbow sets. So, I need to roll up this ribbon. So talk to me. What's been new? Has anybody Etsy shops been busy? I know mine hasn't. Oh, see, you guys, I'm getting sidetracked the whole time. Let me bring you guys up a little bit so you can see me. Okay, so I went to Dollar Tree. Okay, let's talk about the goodies I got at Dollar Tree for sewing. Let me put this stuff away. See, I'm losing track. I'm not focused. So unfocused. Okay. Okay, so can I roll up on this side? I got some really good stuff from Dollar Tree for sewing. Those are some cute little things. What am I making with it? I have yet to figure that part out, but something. I'm making something. Okay, we're almost there. Let's get my ribbon hanging off the edges. Okay, so this needs to go here. I got some really cute stuff. I'm almost there. Give me 1 second. And then you can look at this. Okay. This is a piece that I'll be using. Okay, so I thought this was the cutest little thing. Look at that. It's called an embroidery needle bundle. Okay, and basically it's a, how can I explain it? It goes on your hand. So, even though it says embroidery needle, it goes like this. So, I have one. I have this one. I got it from Cricut. I like it, but the needles go through the back. But I really like it. It comes in handy. And this one goes on your hand too. So basically, hold on. Got one. I'm missing a needle here. Two. I'm sorry, guys. I try to keep up with all my needles, and I'm missing one here. Which is really weird because I had it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Okay. Maybe I dropped it. I don't know. I'll find it. I need to find it. But okay, back to the. I got this, and I picked up some really cute little fabrics for applique. At least I think they're cute. Look at these. Look at that. These were at Dollar Tree. I just grabbed some like cute little fabrics for applique. And I grabbed this weeder from vinyl. So I am going to open it up and see if I can. They call it a craft picker. Then they had these piercing and scoring tools. I picked those up. I thought they were pretty cool. But now, you guys, seriously, it's bugging me that I can't find my needle. You know what? How about a good laugh? Let me turn my hot glue gun on so I can. I get worried when I can't find a needle because we make kids items, you know, and I would hate to find out I left a needle somewhere, which I've never done, but I'm always paranoid about it because I don't want to do it. So, oh, I found these cute little fans too. Look at this. Isn't that cute? And then the color of my business. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love them. I'll pick those up. Randomness, I know. So, but here's my needle. It's attached to the bow. I didn't finish this tutu yet. So that goes on this tutu. This is where it goes. Alright. So I'll be using white thread for this one. This is a pastel color tutu, so I can use white. I just picked it up and thought I'll try it. Really? I like the fan. I think it's pretty freaking cute. I hope it works well. So, I don't normally do this, but it's been working very well for me. So I am going to keep doing it. I have this, my magnetic bobbins have been working really good. So I definitely want to. Maybe I'll plug up that fan and blow it on that glass. What I just do with it. Let's see how it goes. I think I need a screwdriver too. So let's go in the tool drawer. So yes, I'm only using the bit to do it. Let's see if it really works. I mean, it's a Dollar Tree fan. I don't expect a whole lot. So we'll see. Let's put the batteries in and see how it blows. And then I figured it would come in handy for my kid too. So maybe he'll use it at school during the summer if he wants to. Right, so it's not meant, like I didn't get it to keep. It's a little loud. It's a little loud, but it works. Let's see. Can you guys hear that? It's a little loud. But yeah, it gives out good air. So I'll keep that. Let me put the tools back. This is garbage. Okay. My batteries. We'll get back to that. But I want to close this up so I can know what my needle is. It didn't make that sound, but that one sounded like it's, but it works. And honestly, I don't expect that much from it. It's only $1, but it works. Oh, I done dropped my tool. I have to pick it up. I want to make sure this is on nice and tight. Okay. The tool. Needle off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one for all of my tutu needles. The needles I use for tutus. That's not a, yes it is. That way, when I look at this, I'll always know if it's right, and that way this one can stay for sew over there. Okay, so let's get going. Okay. As you guys know, this is my favorite glue gun. Okay, that's done. Move this out the way. Get my sheet. Put it down. And for those who are new to watching, I use a sheet on the floor when I'm sewing. So that if there's anything on the floor, it doesn't get on the tutu. So that's why I do that. I got my bobbin ready, my scissors. I can put these away. Okay. Well, let's get it cracking. So I start with my even. Move this out the way. Did you guys know that the magnetic bobbins come in colors other than black? They come in a lot of colors. A lot of colors. So I'm thinking about getting a second embroidery machine. And I know Mika was sending me some information because I'm actually considering a second one. And I'm trying to confirm which machine I want as my second machine. So I love my Ricoma. My Ricoma works just fine. I don't have any issues on my Ricoma. I'm familiar with the software, so that's a plus. We'll see. Let's see. Maybe I do Ricoma or buy. Which one do you guys think? Ricoma or a buy? I know I'm not getting a Melco. That's not a machine I think I want. I don't want to have a computer to operate. I thought about an SWF too. They're a well-known brand also. Which machine do you have, Shamira? Which machine do you have? Yes, I love my Ricoma. Their customer service is great for me. Like, I've had no issues. And what's going on, honey? I didn't know you were on. I did not know you were here. I was watching your channel day before yesterday. While I was working on orders. Well, I could say more so listening to your channel. Because I was working, so I couldn't focus. I don't know what this tool is doing here. It is acting really wonky. I always will watch. It was just your channel was playing in the background for me. I started with a SE like 600. It was as a matter of fact, I still have my very first machine. But it was just a 4x4 hoop. That's what I started with. I started with a 4x4 hoop. And then I got a PE 800. No, not 800, 770. Because the 800 wasn't out when I started. Um, and I didn't do a lot of embroidery. The only thing I made on my PE 800 was small things. I didn't do anything major. I guess I didn't have the vision, or there was a piece that I was missing from following people and other businesses. You can get the thought in your mind that you can't do this with this machine, or you put limitations on yourself by watching what others are doing. And that's one of the things that I can say hindered me in the beginning. Don't let what everyone else is doing stop you from doing what you need to do, as far as the business is concerned. I really think that in the beginning, like, I was doing stuff in embroidery, but not to the capacity that I should have been. I'll say that. When I look back, there were so many things I could have been doing that I wasn't doing with my PE 770. And then I came across, and let me tell you, crafting friends are the bomb. So I was following someone on Facebook. We were in a group together and we became friends. And I understood how to use my PE 770, and I was using it, but not to the capacity that I needed to, not to the abilities, and utilizing it to the fullest, rather. And one day she just FaceTimed with me on Facebook and really broke it down for me how to get that machine. Just, man, there's so much you can do. And I know, on YouTube we encourage you to get the biggest machines you can get, and that is the goal. But you have to follow. Embroidery is one of those things, you either love it or you don't. So I personally, I don't see anything wrong with people starting small with their embroidery machine. Um, Definitely, if you're not sure this is 100% what you want. Yes. My first embroidery machine I got on a Black Friday deal at Walmart. I'll never forget the day I bought it. I'm a huge Black Friday person. Well, I used to be. I'm not as much anymore because they just don't seem to have real deals like they used to. But that's where I got my initial machine. And when I look back, I didn't utilize that machine the way I should have. Now let me tell you, I will pull out all the machines if I get busy enough. If I have a patch that needs to be made, and the 770, my brother Persona, and my Racoma are all moving, that SE, I think 600 or something like that, is coming out. Yes, so you do have to rely on technical support, and that was one of the reasons why I initially went with my Racoma. You know, they responded to questions. They answered questions. I I've had some mishaps with my machine since I got it. But overall, it has served its purpose. Like, literally, seriously, you guys, it has served its purpose. It is doing what it needs to do. When I have questions, they answer my questions. You know, maybe I need to share more on my channel with my machine, but I haven't been doing that much other than my normal on the machine. But maybe I need to start sharing that. I have a shirt to embroider today. We're going to be embroidering a shirt. I still love my brother Persona. I love that machine. You know, that was my first single. It's not a single hit. It's a single needle free arm. That's what it's called. It was still a single needle, but it was a step up from the PE 770, and I went to that. Um, and I have to admit, I fell in love when I was using the PE 770 when I really started using it. But when I started using my brother Persona, I fell in love with embroidery because I had that free arm. And that free arm was allowing me to do shirts. And let me tell you, I would do a shirt in all the colors. I didn't care about changing out the colors. I just did it. Now I have to admit, I love the interface that Brother has on their machines. I love how my Persona's interface works as far as backing up, moving forward, all of those things I like about my brother. I like the screen and I can see what is next and what's embroidering. If I do get another Racoma, I want the one with the longer screen. I think it's the EM1010 or something like that. I think I like that screen better. Yep, I think I do. And there's mistakes that I made when I first started that I wish someone had told me or directed me. There's several things I wish I had known or someone had shared with me. What's the 1900? Which one is that? Oh, I hope I got some more bubble gum. This is my last roll. We need to order. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see if I have more of the ribbon that I want. So I need to order a ribbon. These colors are so close together in color, sometimes you don't know that one is, you can barely tell, but I can tell the colors. I'm trying to remember how it looks because it sounds familiar when I said how, which one is that? I used to go to the Dillers, and that's where I got my Persona from a Diller. And then I overpaid for it. I'm not going to lie. I think we overpaid for it. But it was a learning experience, if that makes sense. I learned a lot from it. look up what the okay, yes. I've seen that machine before. I'm sure you're probably still able to use that machine. Am I right, Joanna? So this is actually a 3-layer. I think I've done this one on live before, but it's 3 layers and 3 colors. I need to double check and make sure she really did the 3-layer. Because I have, in my shop, I have it listed as 2 layers and 3 layers. Yep, she ordered 3 layers. Oh, okay. Yes, I have to go to the post office and I think I need to go to UPS today. UPS and the post office. But also, I have so many errands to run. And gas is just keep going up in price. Gas here is like $5.25 a gallon. Just ridiculous. Really is ridiculous. And I heard it's going to keep going up to almost 6. I think I'm going to lose weight this summer. A lot of weight. Because I'm going to start walking. I'm going to start walking more places. If I want coffee, the only way I can get the coffee is I walk there. I think that'll be a good way to get my steps in. So if I want coffee, I have to walk to go get it. And it's not a short walk either for me. Either that or ride my bike. But I'm concerned with riding my bike because then my coffee will be shaking. I don't know. Don't want to waste hot coffee on a bike. I guess if I get the right cup holder and put the... Yeah, I'm looking at all the ways that I can walk or ride my bike to go get coffee. It does. It costs you just as much to go get the gas as it is the gas. Yes, and then if you try, like here, sometimes we try to go to gas stations that are cheaper, but in the end, by the time you go get gas at the gas station that has the better price, you've spent more than it's even worth. It's not even worth it in the end. I'm grateful, it's not to be complaining, but whew, the cost of gas. I'm counting my blessings. Okay. So I'm almost done with the bottom layer. For those of you who are mothers, and what did you guys do for Mother's Day? I know I was sick, so I didn't get a chance to get on and wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. But what did you guys do for Mother's Day? I didn't do anything. I laid around because I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. So that's pretty much how mine went. My kids loved on me, which I appreciate. Okay, so I just ran out of my bobbin. Okay, so I'm not going to cut my thread. I'm just going to, I'll show you how I do. I just start right where I left off. I keep my top thread and I pull it to the spot, put the needle down, and keep sewing. I don't backstitch and start over after putting a new bobbin in. Okay. Well, you know what, Lisa? Hey, Lisa. I agree. So I actually, so the day before, my mother teaches for Joanne. So the day before Mother's Day, I actually went to her job. Like I said, I was sick, but my mom is my world. So I actually went to her job, took her gift, because I knew on Mother's Day I just wanted to rest. So I took her gift and loved on her and her class, sat in on her class and talked to her students, and helped her out in her class. So I spent some time with her. And then that Sunday, honestly, I have to be honest, I was wiped out from just doing that little bit with her, that the couch really was all I could do the next day. And that was it. I'm grateful. Like, it was, I'm grateful My kids are well. Yeah, all was well. I wouldn't trade it. I really wouldn't. So here's a trick that I use. I have a piece of clear tape on my machine. When I'm sewing my top layer, I line up the that broke. I line up the top ribbon with that notch and the second ribbon with my presser foot. And that's how I keep the two evenly spaced. And I figured out how to space it so that I can make sure both ribbon were being sewn. So I figured it out beforehand. So you can do it on your machine too. It was taking so long to sew each one individually, so that's why I started doing it this way. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, you went to New Orleans? I haven't been there since, it's been some years. I think my son, my oldest, was, I don't think he was born yet. And he was, yeah. So it's been 15 years since I've been. So I went the year before he was born. So I definitely do want to go back. I want to take my boys there. I'm sure they'll love it. So when I finish this tutu, I'm going to check on my glass. So I want to put one more layer on it. And honestly, that's the only item that for today that really needs to be done. All of these items, I want them to go out today, but they technically can go out on Monday. Thank you. This is a method I've been doing for some years now. because it was taking way too long to do multiple layers. Okay, let's see here. So when I finish this tutu and making the tutu and the bow, we're going to do some bummy samples. And I may even get my embroidery machine going. Oh, you know what? I gotta make ruffle socks too. So I got, maybe I won't do that next. Maybe I'll make the ruffle anklets rather, not socks, but anklets. Uh-oh. All my stuff falling down. And for those of you who have the Etsy shops, make sure you're pricing your stuff according to what your cost of goods are. Not based on, I keep hearing so many people feeling like they're not making money with Etsy because of the fees and stuff. So make sure you're pricing your stuff according to what you desire to make. You can't expect profit if you're trying to price your items based on what other people feel like their profit is. If that makes sense. Like, I can't, what Shamika's cost is not what my cost is. We may not have the same cost. Shipping to her from a location already in her state may be cheaper than if we use that same supplier and it's shipping to me. If that makes sense. So my cost may be a little bit more. And it may not be anything. Maybe they offer free shipping. But it's all those little things that you have to keep in mind. Your goods are not just how much you paid for the goods. How much did it cost for the items to ship to you? You have to factor that in also. And I'm not trying to give anybody a lecture on how to run their business. Just sharing something that I learned over the years. Like, I definitely need to revisit my Etsy prices. Now that the increase is there, I need to really figure out what I want my base to be as far as earning wise. almost done. Actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would. So I don't have enough on this one. I can use it for the bow. Glad I paid attention to that. I almost hit the wrong color. So there is a method to my madness as to which order I put down for his ribbon, because I'm alternating the colors. So yes, there is a method to my madness. Okay. So what do you guys sell for the summer? You know, seems like summer gets a little slow. What do you offer during the summer to keep sales going? I notice I get a lot of t-shirt orders for the summer. Is there something in particular that every year you do well? Do you guys have any craft shows you're doing? Prom season for me is almost over. I think I have 2 more proms coming up. 2 more. You know what? I never went over what I got at the decorated apparel show. Maybe I'll do a video and share with you guys, because I still haven't taken it out the bag or the box. I have a few different things that I haven't opened that I really need to open. Last one. For some reason, this tool did a cut really weird this time. I definitely need to figure out what I'm doing. Something isn't cutting right. I know I need a new rotary. I changed to a rotary blade. I'll figure it out. Uh-oh. Okay. So that is that. Now I need to get my elastic. I already gave you guys a spiel about this elastic that I do not like. And I'm going to order from my normal supplier. Yes, so I added a few bummies. I'm working. My next is to do the skirted bummy. So I made about 6 bummies. I'll share it with you guys in 1 second because the stack is actually sitting right here. Okay, so I have this one that I did. These are all the bows. These. I have this one. These. Okay, not sure what happened. Okay, I don't know what happened, guys, but these were the other ones. These will be on my website only. So, yep, those are the bummies that I've done. Can you guys still hear me? So I know it did something. I don't know what it did, but this elastic stretches. So I try to be really careful when I'm doing the waistband, but it always stretches out and I have to cut some off. Yes, I'm concerned about the bunny selling, but hopefully, I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do. Has your shop been slow? I know mine has been. It's picked up a little bit this week, but it hasn't been extremely busy. Yep. Okay. So this elastic started literally at 18 inches, right? Hold on. It started at 18 inches. Okay. It is now. Let me take this off. Let me tell you how long it is now. It started at 18 inches. It is now 24. That's how much this elastic stretches out. I absolutely dislike it. So what I do is, since it's such a stretchy elastic, I cut some of it off. Okay, so that's perfect. And I cut it back down to where I wanted it. And it still has enough stretch in the waist, so it doesn't take anything away from that. Oh, flip it this way. So when I cut my elastic and sew it closed, I cut it. I sew it first before I cut it. Turn this on because I'm about to make the bows. So, I think I shared this before, but in order to, I'll show you guys in a second. Like to move the dial on this machine without it being so hard to turn, you just press the pedal just a little bit, and then you'll be able to turn the hand. So all I did was go back and forth several times, and that's how I close off now versus hand sewing it. Let's cut this off. And you guys know I use hem tape to close up my tutus. Oh, don't tell me I just sewed this the wrong way, guys. Please tell. Okay. There we go. What's going on with my... gonna take it off. So when I was putting on, hold on, there it is, my elastic. When I was putting my elastic through, I mixed. I was going through the casing and I didn't go through both pieces. It looks like it's only on one side of the casing. So I'm trying to see if it's okay or if it needs to be taken apart. This is a heavy tutu because of all the ribbon. Okay, so actually it's okay. So I just go through and fix and fluff, fix and fluff. Okay. So I don't know. I don't like the way this looks back here. Cause it's like it's weird. So some people know me, know that I will take a tutu apart in a heartbeat. And that's what's about to happen here. So I am going to actually cut this open. Because I don't like how it's not flowing right. So put this on this end to stop that. And I am taking it off. The elastic. Figure out what happened. So I'm just going to pull everything this way so I can get this elastic out. Okay. Put this back on here. And anytime your elastic comes out, you can always start back again. Okay, so let's see here. I'm between both, yes. Okay, so now it looks right. Okay. It didn't look right before. All right, Bye. Talk to you later. I'm just on here really quick. I probably won't be on much longer. Oh, see? This is what happens with this elastic. I really don't like this elastic. It's from Amazon, and I do not like it at all. Not even a little bit. There we go. Well, thank you for joining me. I won't be on much longer. I'm going to finish putting this on the waistband. And then we're going to make bummies really quick. Okay. I'm at the end. So now you just sew this back close. Yes, I did. Yes, yes, yes. I made the shirt I have on. It's one of my favorite sayings. Um, Thank you. It is one of my favorite sayings. I don't worry about what nobody else has going on. I have to mind the business that pays me and taking care of the business that pays me. And that is Craftique by Ro, my life. Okay. You guys, I tell you, if you order some elastic, this elastic is horrible. I absolutely hate this elastic. Ugh. It stretches too much. It is not a good tutu elastic. I mean, it functions, don't get me wrong, but it's supposed to be non-roll. Yeah, it stretches out so much that it rolls. And I don't like it. I really am not liking it. And I'm hoping I'm going to order from the place I normally order from. I like Dritz elastic, but I can never get it on a roll. So I'm going to look it up and see if I see some. But there we go. And it still stretches in the waist. The elastic in the waist still stretches. Oh yeah, the back of my shirt. Yes. And I just grabbed something to put it on. I didn't even realize what I had on. Today. I am learning that being a business owner isn't easy. I wouldn't trade it, but it's a lot. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to keep up with. Um, so there is really no time or energy for things that's not productive. Like I just don't have the energy and nor time for any of the extra stuff. I have to check on the the glass and see how it's doing. Okay. So, do any of you guys watch like Grey's Anatomy? I'm a Grey's Anatomy fan, and I have some questions. And I may have to go back and watch the whole thing from the beginning again. I'm hoping they bring Jackson back. I know he's on the next episode. I'm super excited. Well, I'm not going to say much since you haven't. But I never thought it would be a show I would watch when I started watching it. Now, I'm hooked. I am hooked, hooked, hooked. Okay, so you never get back to it. Yeah, I never thought it would be a show I would watch. I'm gonna be honest. I did not. I just started watching in the last year. So I took a few months and caught up on the entire thing before the new season started. And I've been stuck ever since. But I also love a lot of medical shows. Good Sam is another good show. And I know people are like, when do you have time to watch TV? I watch my shows um, while I'm working. I just messed this up, guys. I need to figure out how I can fix it. Let's see if I can pull this. Yep, I can. There we go. All right. All right. So, if you've ever had someone claim their bow came off, take a dab of glue behind the bow, okay, and cover your knot from your thread. So there we go. So now I just need to make the bow, and we'll be good to go. Make the bow really quick, then we can make some bummies. Do you guys need me to cut them out with you? I'll put the link to the pattern I use. How is Lincoln Lawyer? I was looking at that and I was like, do I need to add that into my mix? Let me know, because I'm all about my shows while I'm working, because I'm always working. So it stops me from getting distracted by getting on the phone or something like that and getting like completely distracted. So let me know. Lincoln Lawyer. I think I added that to my list when I was last looking for shows to watch. Yeah, and you know what it gets me is when they get these one seasons, then they don't bring them back, and the show is actually good, but nobody knows it was good because maybe it started off slow, and so people dropped off. Like there's a few shows that I watched that were good, and they'll end up with one season. Now another show that I like, Station 19. Station 19 is like a like the practice was with Grey's Anatomy. It goes with Grey's Anatomy. It's like the fire side of Grey's Anatomy, and it's really good. Oh my goodness, it's really really good. I have to get my family some breakfast. I think everybody's starting to wake up now. Okay, I will take a look. Um, I'll look it up and find out where I was. I know I clicked on it to save it, so I wanted to see more of it. So I definitely will. Okay. So you probably see I'm making my bow for this set. Have they announced if it's going to come back for a second season yet for Lincoln Lawyer? So I plan on cleaning my craft room this weekend. Now that this particular prom is over, I'm going to clean my craft room. Okay. We got the bow is done, the shirt is done, everything is done for this set. I hate this. There's just dry glue sitting on here. Really, really bugs me. Okay, so does anybody want to see me do the bummies? We definitely can. I mean, if anybody wants to see me do them. I have to figure out how to get you guys over to this area, because this space needs a lot of cleaning, which is my goal this weekend when we get back from prom send-offs. Let me see how I can get you guys over here. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Don't let you guys. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll bring you guys around this side. I'm gonna have a little space that I do my it's a little dark here, but this is where my surgery is. So let me maneuver some stuff around. And this is the back. And what I do is I need to know which piece is my back. I have a little marker thing that I use. So that's the back. I'm trying to, the space is really tight, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I put the back and the front together like this. And that's where these come in handy. And these are for samples, so I like to practice with samples. So we're going to sew this end to this end, both sides. So both pieces are sewn. So you guys can see me on the sides. So these are the legs. So I'm sewing these clothes. You know what? Is this how I was doing it? I'm trying to remember how the directions said to do it. Okay. So you have to fold these like this in half. Let me get my phone see if you guys have any questions. Okay. So all right. So this is the other end. I want to make sure I know where it is. Oh, I gotta sew the crotch of the bummies. Okay. So pinning that to that. That way we can make sure each side is sewn evenly. Sure. It's really easy to not catch all the ends when serging, and sometimes I'm horrible with not catching a piece. I have to go back. I got it that time. So just so you can kind of see bummies. Little legs. Let me get the other small one. Here it is. said, we need to know the equal end. And technically, you're supposed to fold this and iron it. And ironing it helps you keep it in place. So you're not struggling like I am right now with keeping everything lined up. Okay, we're gonna come ahead and just pin the other side. Okay. So now we have the legs in. So this is my back. Remember, I put that red little marking there so I can keep up with the back. I definitely should have ironed this one, but I didn't. Okay. So now I have to remember how I did it. I think I have to serge it. Hold on. See? Go back to my original. Okay, I remember how I did it. Okay. You serge the short ends together with it open. That way you don't see. And then you fold it over. Okay. So then open it back up. Uh-oh. I may have done that wrong, guys. Hold on. I think I was... Don't laugh at me. I cut the pattern out wrong. It's supposed to stretch this way. I was wondering why. Okay. This one's not going to work. Because it's not going to stretch. I mean, technically, it needs to be able to stretch. Here's another example. This is the same fabric. It has to be able to stretch. And I didn't cut it the right way. I didn't cut the pattern out right. this is a waste. So with that, we're going to check on the wine glass. Let me go over here and check on this. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's ready. So let's go back over here and we can actually do the wine glass. Okay. I don't know how I did that bunny wrong, but I did. Okay. So you can see the glass. It's a light pink. So I'm just going to go ahead and seal it. Oh, this is going in the garbage. Need to find a brush. Here it is. And all I do is put some on here. It'll give it a glossy look. Okay. So we got our initial layer on. So you can kind of see the gloss on it. And I want some more glitter on it. There's a few spots to me that's a little too see-through. And you can do this even with this. it'll stick to it. Okay, that's an even better coverage. So I'm gonna let that sit there. To me, I think the pink is a little more defined now. And with my paintbrush, I definitely don't want to mess up my paintbrush, so I always just take a little bit of water so I don't get that stuff out of my brush. And then I'll use it again, but I need to get that initial. So I'll leave this here because I need to do that some more. And this goes on the glitter. So I think that's going to be it, you guys, for today. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with me. I'm about to go get some breakfast for my family, and I will try to come on tomorrow, and we're gonna I'm gonna dedicate the live tomorrow to making some bummies and bows. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I have quite a few fabrics I want to do. That fabric is not one of my favorites. I prefer 4-way stretch, which I think I'm going to just get some bullet. But I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, and thanks for joining. Oh, hold on. Let me see if you guys had any questions before I go. Okay. Okay, so I just checked the messages. I don't see any questions or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and get off. And I will try to be on tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye.